So one of the questions that I get every single day, probably through chat or emails or even phone calls, is how do you guys compare to other white label providers? That's a common question because from the outset, we look very much like another white label service provider. They have, some technology, they have resources, they're gonna help me grow my business. Does the pricing make sense? Maybe those are some of the concerns that people might have. So they reach out and they ask this question, and I'm really excited to answer that today because I do this on a daily basis and I have no idea of how many people are trying to be a white label partner because much of our time and energy is invested on helping our agency partners and growing that partnership and also helping every single client that we have to be successful. So we're not a sales and marketing machine. In fact, that we have a very small sales team for our agency because we've already established ourselves in the marketplace and people already understand who we are. But besides that, we go through a rigorous process to just bring on a partnership, right? We don't bring on hundreds and thousands of partners on a monthly basis because we don't think we're actually a fit for all those people that are looking for white label services. There might be a lot, and in fact, we're laser focused, if I may, we're laser focused on our partners and their clients. That is all we worry about. From the outset, again, we might look like another white label provider, but in reality, what we really want to make sure is that for those partners that are choosing us to be their partner of choice for delivering services for their clients, whether it's Facebook ads, Google ads, SEO, or any of those services on a white label basis, our job is to make sure that every single partner is going to be successful. So our commitment for those partners are to build them a system that they can scale, whether it's the product, the team, the technology, anything that we have, the training, all of those things are here to help them grow and scale, right? That is the bottom line. So we do that in so many different ways, whether it's one-to-one coaching, whether we help run the funnels for them. Every single lead that they have, we have a lead input sheet that they fill out so we can give them real strategies that they can use to go and pitch to their customers. So our job is solely focused on helping them grow and closing more deals. So if they need more leads, we run ads to their funnels. If they need coaching, we do that. Or if they need case studies, we figure out the case studies. If they need strategy, or if they're onboarding a new person to their team that they need training. So our job is so focused on that. So do we compete on price? We probably do. We're probably more competitive on price than others, but that's not the core focus of our relationship. Our job is truly to help our agencies grow and scale and to really make sure that our customers, at the end of the day, who is putting the faith into that agency, is getting the ROI that they're really looking for. We do that by reinventing ourselves from the inside out, redoing technology, adding more steps, adding more processes, adding more templates, whatever that is, to continually optimize the process, the effort, so that we can make sure that the agencies are absolutely successful, right? So that we can make a case study, in other words, of every single partner that we have. We also make sure that every single partner has some sort of a health check, that they're growing and they're scaling. If they're facing some hurdles, we want to make sure that what those might be. So can we intervene and help them do that, right? Maybe they have a people problem, maybe they have a process problem, maybe overthinking the product side of things and understanding that and discovering that so we can help them fix that. So there's so many things that we have to commit ourselves to growing, but our job is to really make sure that our partners are absolutely successful. I don't know how many other white label providers out there are working on growing the partner and also the customers, or building the technology around doing that, or providing strategy on a per lead basis. So we don't just say, here you go, here's our product, and good luck. When you close the deal, call me, or go ahead and order on our portal. That is not the type of relationship we're looking for. We're looking for, in fact, a very deep, one-to-one committed relationship to make the partnership a win-win for both parties. That might take a lot of energy, might take a lot of work, but that's what we're in it for, so that we can truly make sure that you're successful. So if you have more questions about how we might differ from our technology or their technology or something like that, or services, we'd love to have a chat with you. My calendar is right here on this page. Go ahead and schedule a time. Maybe you want to send us an email and ask any specific questions you might have. We'll glad to field that for you. But hopefully you got some value out of how we differ and how we try not to differ, right? Like our job is to really make sure that you're successful at the end of the day. So hopefully you got some value out of this video, and I'll see you next time.